It is time now for the Sweetheart Program, brought to you today by Hereford Feed Ingredients.
50 years ago this month, Alice Graves and Bill Liles were married September the 4th, 1965, in the First Methodist Church in Rosenberg, her hometown. Alice was reared in Rosenberg, but actually was born in nearby Wharton, the second daughter of A.J. and Jack Graves. Alice's older sister died when she was 16, and Alice at the time was only 10. Therefore, Alice really grew up as an only child. Bill was an only child, born in Amarillo, and even lived in Farwell for a number of years and went to school in Farwell. His parents were Eloise Koska and Bill Liles, and his mother lived here in Muleshoe in the latter part of her life. Bill graduated from Harlingen High School and Alice from Lamar Consolidated High School. They met in the classrooms of Texas A&I, now known as Texas A&M University at Kingsville, where they were both students. On their first date, Bill took Alice to the local college hangout, Ski's Drive-In, there in Kingsville. After marrying, they continued their college educations and made their first home in Kingsville. Later, both Alice and Bill transferred to Texas A&M, and they lived in College Station. They received their degrees in 1969, he in agriculture economics and she in education. In 1980, Bill was transferred with the Federal Land Bank Association from Edna, Texas, on the Gulf Coast, where he had been assistant manager, to Muleshoe as the new manager when Ernest Kerr retired. Alice and their children, Caroline and A.J., moved at the end of that school year to Muleshoe, as she was teaching at that time in Edna. The Liles' first home in Muleshoe was here near town at the Janes Ranch House. That's right, they actually lived in the Janes Ranch House and was the last family that actually lived there in that historic home. It was located in the original site out off of U.S. Highway 84 east of town. Alice taught school here in Muleshoe also, and her first job was at Watson Junior High for 9 years, where she taught reading. Then she moved to Muleshoe High School, where she taught all levels of English, even AP Junior English, leadership classes, PAL, and ESL. Bill retired in 2001 from Capital Farm Credit, the new name of Federal Land Bank. Alice retired from teaching in 2004. Bill and Alice have 2 children. They both were reared here in Muleshoe, and both are Muleshoe High School graduates. Caroline Crone and her husband Neil live in Clovis. A.J. and his wife Erin live in Kyle. Caroline teaches English in Bovina, and A.J. is self-employed in the landscape business. Alice and Bill Liles have 3 grandchildren. Colton, also a Muleshoe High School graduate, who is now a junior at Angelo State. He is Caroline's son, and A.J.'s children are Maya, 13, an 8th grader at Kyle, and Ben, 10, a 5th grader there also. They have 3 step grandchildren: Callie, 15, Corbin, 13, and Ty, 10. To celebrate their 50th wedding anniversary, Caroline and AJ hosted a family gathering complete with a Texas barbecue at Lake LBJ in Kingsland. The Liles lives are full of activities, with Alice's collecting cactus and succulents and Bill's beekeeping and pecan orchard. He also tolerates, Alice says, picking up her cactus and rocks and moving them into their beautiful yard. Alice finds time to write 2 blogs and also has a website, enjoys reading and needlepoint. Bill enjoys football and fishing, although he does not get to fish much. He also is a history buff. They are faithful members of the First United Methodist Church in Muleshoe. Bill has been a Rotarian and was on the Muleshoe Area Hospital District Board, and also served as president of that board. Alice was president of the statewide Texas Classroom Teachers Association in 2003 and 4, while she was still teaching at Muleshoe High School. She now enjoys her association with her sorority sisters of Beta Sigma Phi. David and Liz Tibbs at Hereford Feed Ingredients in downtown Muleshoe joins us here at Gilliam Advertising Channel 6 to wish you, Mr. and Mrs. Bill Liles, a happy 50th wedding anniversary, and God bless you and your family.
The Sweetheart program has been brought to you today by Hereford Feed Ingredients. You can find it on Reach Broadband Channel 6 in our rotation. Also, MuleshoeTV.com on our website. Click on the Sweetheart link at the top of the page. If you'd like to nominate someone to be our sweetheart here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, MuleshoeTV.com. Call 806-272-3990. We need a short biography and a picture.